Chanchal Debbarma, and the respected president of Kaipeng Student Union. Today I have been living with the community earlier also, like with the Kaipeng, Molsom and Halam community, most of the community. I have also learned some of few languages, but I have forgotten. I still remember some of the words, like we call Nadam Mo. Nah? Nadam Mo, do you call Nadam Mo? Is it only in the Kaipeng or Molsom? Nadam Mo is, huh?
All halam same.
Corona Halam is same,
Yeah.
right? And you call this Kanchiloi, nah?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Kanchiloi or this is Riam, nah? For girls. Yeah, I still remember some of the words. Anyway, today it's a Freshers' Day, and it is not a place to have a long speech also as well. And we see today the team that we have seen your team. Students are the future of the society. Yes, this is indeed very much true. Today's students are the future for tomorrow. And today we have seen so much of interesting phrases with lots of questions. And I have also heard the word of somebody saying their hobby is only roaming. Please, I would like to also tell my friends, brothers, let us not make our hobby only roaming. Let us also try to get involved in the activities of our society to develop. Let us try to get indulged more into the activity of society. Today we know we all the indigenous people, the Tiprasas doesn't mean only one community. We the Tripuri comprises of many ethnic groups, many tribes. And it is our duty to protect our culture, our identity. We have to protect, this is our inherent right. Every community, the indigenous people, has the right to protect their own identity. We must preserve our culture, our identity, and it is the duty of our students also as well, because you'll be the future for tomorrow. All of us are future, so we have to protect our culture, our identity is very much required. I would just want to say something, the history a little bit. We know earlier in the year post-independence, after the independence, when Tripura merged with India, you see, in between many of our indigenous community, we lost our culture. We almost forget our languages, our this traditional that we almost forget. But 1968, after this TUKS, TUJS, TSF, they have started the agitation, and then today what we speak our language, maybe Halam, Kaipeng, Halam language, Mekong Rock, any language, these were revived after that. And today we know we have so much work hard. And I also came to learn earlier that there are always a people, a group in a society who will always try to divide us. That we must understand, we must be very careful. I know in Kaipeng, among your group also, what is going on in between, inside. We must be very careful in that. We have to know, we must understand my ideology and your ideology doesn't, if it doesn't match, doesn't mean that we have to be divided. We should work. Today we see societies are getting divided, indigenous people are getting divided. And it is our duty. We have to protect it. Let us not get divided. When I also remember some of the things when I was in the Northeast, out of Guwahati. When we introduce ourselves, I always feel something like we always say, how are you? Okay, I'm fine. So what is your name? We tell our name, but sometimes people say, Oh, are you Debbarma directly? Are you Jamatia directly? So that is not the right way, I think, to introduce ourselves. Let us first ask, if you are from Tripura going somewhere, are you Tripuri? That should be our identity. And let us tell our name only then later on. Let us say, John Debbarma. I should not bring my title at first. As in, my identity should be Tripuri. Some of you might have problem in English also as well. Sing sini introduction pro bangsa bom. So the oh Debbarma the direction, oh Jamatia the direction, oh Kaipeng the direction bangsa. But I think that is not the right way. The Patortanga or Tripurida, Triprasada. That is the right way to introduce ourselves. Then only, then I will know whether he or she belongs to which indigenous community of Tripura. What was our belong by? I think our students at present are my friends, all the students, youngsters, sing jotono build up machination society no. Let us not try to divide. Sing sakaya we sing tansakama tangnai. As today's Freshers' Day, we are all going to enjoy with some dances, so I will not be taking that much of time. And thank you, everyone. Kulumka, but I don't know how do you say in Kaipeng.
Kipam.
Huh?
Kipam.
Ifam. So thank you once again, everyone. We'll all enjoy our Freshers' Day.